All right, let's go and get this started.
All right.
Welcome everybody to week 17.
Episode 17, yeah, something like that.
Is this episode? I gotta go to YouTube and check my stuff because I forgot myself. Hold on.
It might be 16. Maybe, I don't know.
No, this is 17. This is 17.
All right, cool. 17.
All right.
Yes.
Welcome everybody to episode 17 of the Blerd Tribunal podcast. I am, as always, your host, your second favorite uncle, next to, I already said Uncle Phil. I already said Uncle Fester. Who's another good uncle? Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Oh, wow. Uncle Jesse's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm your second favorite uncle next to Uncle Jesse from Full House. Uncle Mike, aka Chocolate Uncle Daddy.
As a disclaimer, I do not endorse that name.
You don't have to. That's why it's my name.
I'm just letting the people know as a disclaimer.
You froze again.
I did
So we're
not.
both. I think we both froze for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
I'm
about
about to say
that?
I didn't freeze.
How about that? Imagine that. So anyway, it doesn't matter what you think. I am Chocolate Uncle Daddy. The people love it. Hashtag Chocolate Uncle Daddy.
Oh, wow. No. Hashtag cut. Hashtag cut.
Hello,
Chocolate
Celeste.
Uncle
How are
Daddy.
you doing, dear? And
What up, Celeste? What up, Shelly?
Shelly
Everybody's
Jelly.
in early.
It's not
Man,
Snickerdoodle.
let's get these shout outs going.
And as always, my lovely guest co-host, the guy to my left or to my right. You see his name on the screen. I'm not going to say it. You can read.
Wow. Wow.
Cousin D, everybody. Say hello to Cousin D.
What's up, everybody? So by the way, I officially updated my Instagram. So on my Instagram bio, I have that I'm the co-host of Ingenious Perspectives, but I also have up there that I'm the permanent guest host of the Blerd Tribunal. So yeah. Yep.
Oh, who's the hello from? Breach. What's going on, Breach?
What up,
So
Breach?
let me clarify something because I'm gonna go on your page real quick and I'm gonna clarify that. So let me just clarify this one thing real quick.
I'm not the permanent guest host. Damn.
No, yeah, you're
Damn.
not the permanent guest host.
Oh man.
You are the guest host, but you're not permanent.
I'm not permanent.
You can be replaced at any time.
I mean, damn. I meant when I said permanent guest host, I meant that I'd never get promoted.
No, when I thought of permanent guest host, I thought like that's like your job is to be the permanent guest host. Like
No. When I said permanent, I mean that my promotion will never come.
Like
My
you're-
glass ceiling is at guest host.
like you're a Supreme Court judge. Like no, you're not Supreme.
No.
For life.
No, it's not a lifetime appointment. I'm just like I'll never go any higher.
That's true. You could go lower, and that's a
Yeah.
possible thing.
I'm like the guy from College Dropout. I'm the secretary, and now I'm part of the family.
That may be going a little bit too far. Yeah.
The permanent guest host, yes, Celeste, yeah.
So here's what he's talking about, people. Here's what he's talking about. If you can see it, hopefully it focuses right. It says, let me put that up a little bit. Co-host of Ingenious Perspectives, permanent guest host. Why is guest host in all caps?
Because I just wanted to make sure I specified only guest host. I don't want anybody to get confused and think it's anything more. Just guest host.
Trash.
Just
Trash.
guest host.
Trash. Whatever. Anyway, man, how was your week been, man? I see you made a surprise visit back home, man.
Yeah, the week's been good. With some surprise last minute travel that I have to do next weekend. So that threw my schedule out of whack because I was still supposed to be in Nashville right now, but
Okay.
because they need me in Orlando for a big project, they next weekend, if I had done that, I would not have had any time to come home between travel. So I get to be home for a little bit, actually a lot longer than normal. So that's nice. So the last minute travel arrangements actually worked out for me well. I got to watch the Redskins game Washington football team game Thursday night. That was a showdown. Yeah, so all around good week.
Trash.
What about you?
Good week, man. It was a good week. Had a good weekend. A lot of driving involved.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'm tired today, dude.
What up, Wiley?
Hey, Wiley. I am tired today, dude. Like, I have been like out and about all day. So,
Oh man.
but it's all good. I was still able to catch my team,
Okay.
America's team at that. So if people don't realize who America's team is, once again,
Patriots.
look at the shot glass here, people.
Is that
Look
the
at shot
Patriots?
glass.
Is America.
Like people say, the Ohio State University, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
Who,
All right.
by the way, won today in stunning fashion,
Okay.
as they say in the booth. Stunning fashion.
So here's why I feel bad about our win is because
Hold on,
the Giants.
whoa. Hold on, Rick. I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Breach.
Oh, Breach played trash to your
Bleach.
team. Ooh,
So
I just saw that.
So hold on. So guys, if you don't realize this or not, there is a beef button up here right now, and he's about to get the beef button. He's about to get his beef button.
Oh wow.
He just got the beef button. Kill Bill beef horn.
Oh wow. You do not have a lot of fans out here. So what's with all the Cowboys hate? Like I understand it from my perspective as a fan of the Washington football team. But why do you guys all hate the Cowboys?
I will not stand here for the bashing of America's team. You do not realize that everyone in here, with the exception of Breach, lives in America. All right, land of the free, home of the Cowboys. All right.
Wow. Yeah. No.
The Cowboys fought for your freedom.
Wow.
The Cowboys marched up and down these streets to ensure that you could live a healthy lifestyle that you do today.
Okay. Cool. That's what we're doing. Got it. Got it.
And you know the sad part about it is, you know the sad thing about one of the boos. Did Wiley boo? I don't think Wiley booed.
No, Shelly booed. Wiley put up vomit faces.
Wiley lives in Texas.
And she could be a Texans fan, or he could be a Texans fan.
Wiley's a female.
Yeah, okay, well, she could be a Texans fan.
Whatever. Trash.
And you live in Virginia, so the Cowboys aren't even like close to you.
There's no football team in Virginia. There's no football team in Virginia. We are a neutral state.
They're not even the closest team to Virginia.
We are a neutral state.
All right.
And the test states that was a lie. Whatever, Shelly. I'm sick of this podcast already. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, this week. It's going to be the shortest podcast ever as I log off and go to bed.
Podcast ever.
As I log off.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Preach, stop apologizing. I know you're Canadian, but don't apologize. Don't say sorry. Sorry.
Don't say sorry.
Sorry.
You need to get, I mean, maybe they need maybe Toronto needs a football team like they have a basketball team. You know?
That actually would be pretty dope if they had a football team. They got
Toronto should
else.
get a football team.
They got a baseball team. They got a hockey team.
Yeah.
They got everything else. So, question of the day, people. Oh, that's loud. Question of the day, people. Did your football team win today? I know mine did.
Oh, they do. That's right. They don't need a football team because they have their own league. Thank you, Breach. That was so American of me just to assume that you would want to be part of our NFL. But you have your own league. My apologies.
But that doesn't mean, it's not trying to like encroach upon what they have going on up there, but they can still have a football team. I mean,
No, they have a whole league.
Cali Rays, Texas Paid, go Chargers. I know, go Rams. What? Pick one. Chargers or the Rams, Wiley. You can't do both. I see there's no real fans in this room right now, and it sickens me.
Well, you know what I realized that all these other teams. If you remember that scene in 300, he goes up and he's meeting with the other army that came to assist the Spartans, and they're like, "Man, you only have 300 soldiers, and it's weird because we have so many more." He starts asking their occupations, and none of them say soldiers. And he asks the Spartans, "What is your occupation?" They all chant out, "Ahoo," because they're all soldiers. And I realized today, that's the Washington football team. Because you got Cowboys out there playing football. You got Eagles out there playing football. But there's only one team where all 53 members are members of the football team. That's only us, baby. That's only us. What is your occupation? Oh, football team, baby. Football team. We out there, son. We out there.
Somebody please remind me to go back to this point in time in this video and clip that. Somebody please remind me. Please remind me from 11 minutes up until 12 minutes. I need to clip that entire thing. That's rude. I'm sorry that I promote unity and togetherness and want to include everyone. What are you talking about? I include.
She's including all the Cali teams.
See,
Let's go Washington. Thank you, Breach. He doesn't even care. He just wants to sow chaos.
how you know he doesn't care? See, look at you. Now you're just being you. You know what, guys?
Oh man.
And you know what? It doesn't matter. My football team won today. That's all that matters. We are 1-1. We are going to run this division through the
Nubian,
moon.
what's good?
Come on, Nubian. This man said, "Oh yeah, who? Yeah, right." My man is straight Black Panther today.
You Bombay. Speaking of which, did you see the newest episode of What If?
Yes, I saw it. I saw it Thursday.
Yeah,
That was pretty good, man. I like the twist on that. I like the twist on it. You know, Marvel keeps playing with my heartstrings
how so?
because I keep thinking every episode with Chadwick Boseman is going to be the last one until the next episode.
Because he has been in quite a few already. Actually,
yeah, he's been in like 3 or 4 of them, like 3 of them. And I know like this one and the one he was in previously wasn't like long roles or wasn't like overly not hype roles, but he wasn't in it like a great deal of it. But still, it's like I just hope that I don't say I hope. I know it's going to come eventually where it's going to be his last episode. But I'm keep thinking this is his last episode, and then the next episode airs, and it's like, yo,
he's back
in this one.
Yeah.
Let me mourn, people. Let me mourn.
I just wish one episode didn't end in like chaos and destruction, you know? Like every episode is what if. It's like, man, these must be the other realities that Doctor Strange saw.
Technically no. The very first one didn't end in chaos. It ended the same way the regular.
Oh, you know what? You're right. She just disappeared, but she came back later.
Yeah,
you're right.
It ended like Captain America's movie ended.
You're 100%.
Yeah, she went into the vortex and she came back out 80 years later to a new world.
That's right. You're right.
But it's like it's cool though, because of course it's like, so I'm confused about a few things, because I know it's if people made different choices or at least one choice that branches the storyline, and I have my pen in my hand, so you know I'm serious. So
okay.
So when I was watching the Doc Strange one, like, was the choice of her? Hello, motherfucker. Maybe I got to go back and look at the movie. You know what? Baron would know. Good. Hello, Baron.
So it is a different choice, because in the movie, remember, he didn't pick her up. They weren't riding together to that event. He was riding by himself.
Hey, I know. So that was the decision. He was going to actually pick her up this time rather than just going by himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
I know he went by himself, but I didn't know like that was even discussed in the movie. Like, hey, are you gonna pick me up? No, I'll just meet you there. Like, I didn't know that was a thing or not. So I
don't know if it was discussed or not. I only watched the Doctor Strange movie once. As good as the movie was, like, I think the greatness of that movie isn't something that I would appreciate a second time around. Like, it was just the way everything kind of came together that you kind of didn't see it pulling together that way. That was exciting for me. So that's not one of the Marvel movies that I would want to watch again. But I mean, that's just me. I haven't seen it again.
I would watch it again. I just didn't like it because they lied to us. They said it wasn't going to be a origin movie, and it 100% was an origin movie.
Oh, really? When did they say it wasn't going to be an origin movie?
When they first announced it, and as the time went on with production, they said in plenty of things in interviews, no, this isn't going to be an origin story. This is going to be, he's already going to be the Sorcerer Supreme. This is not going to be an origin story. And then what happened? It turned into an origin story.
Yeah, so I didn't know. I didn't remember that.
Very quickly, I turned into an old man shaking fist at cloud.
I don't know. I don't know that adding how he got his powers really adds anything to his character. He's one of those. Doctor Strange is one of those where if they just jumped in with him as the Sorcerer Supreme in the universe, I don't think it would have changed much. I think understanding how the Time Stone works was nice, but that's really it.
But no, I get why they do it. Like, I totally understand why they do it, because unfortunately you're not dealing with a lot of people who are deep into Marvel. So sure, I might have grown up watching all the cartoons and had all the comic cards and got all the comic books. Meanwhile, your first venture into everything was Iron Man, the movie. So you don't know nothing about nothing.
That's fair.
So I mean, I get why they do it, but I don't think they need to do it all the time, though.
Yeah. So, all right, let's think about characters who don't have origin stories, who we have there, who were actually, I think the only ones might be Hawkeye,
He doesn't have a
because
movie
Black
though.
Widow didn't have one.
That's the thing though. He doesn't have a movie. So the only reason that Black Widow doesn't have an origin story, because initially they never planned on making her a movie. So
Right.
once you introduce her, of course you give her what you give her. But I mean, when I'm looking at origin stories, I'm looking at, this is your movie. Let's tell everybody how you got to where you are.
Spider-Man. We don't get an origin for Spider-Man. He's just kind of Spider-Man
It's
when
been-
we meet him.
And I think that's one of the exceptions to the rule, because it's been done so often. Like
And we know. We already know how it works.
Like every reboot thus far, except for the ones they're doing currently, has had its origin story. Every reboot. The Tobey Maguire ones had the origin story, which is rightfully so, because that was the first really big screen adaptation of it. But then you had the other guy, the other English actor,
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Once again, an origin story. It's like you don't need an origin story for somebody as
true.
popular as Spider-Man. That's like, I get irritated every time Batman's in a movie. Because why?
Yeah.
Because they always have Batman's origin in it. Like, you don't need
Well, Batman, to be fair, Batman's origin in movies, now not in TV, to be fair, Batman's origin in movies has only been done thus far as many times as Spider-Man's. We got an origin with Michael Keaton, we got an origin with Christian Bale. We don't know what Robert Pattinson's is going to be yet.
Hold on. You got an origin with Michael Keaton.
Yep.
You got an origin with Christian Bale.
Right.
Hey, guess what? Even though the movie is called Batman vs. Superman, guess what you're going to get?
Yeah,
You're gonna
I
get
guess
an
we
origin story.
Damn it.
You're going to get another origin story. Hey, guess
You're
what?
right.
My parents died and I'm by myself.
Damn it. You're right.
And go.
And you know what? And while you're at it, technically we got a Batman origin in the Joker because his parents get killed at the end of that movie.
So it's like, I mean,
Damn,
once
you're
again,
right.
it's like, I'm tired of seeing, it's like, I can understand if they're lesser known characters. Like, look at it like this. Shang-Chi, from what I've been reading, doesn't have an origin story. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but
That's interesting. I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet either. But that's interesting that his movie is not an origin. But so I guess my question to you is this: and it might be a hard perspective to try to get because
well, I mean, I'm sorry,
we do understand.
I'll tell you, I haven't read his comics.
Okay. What I was about to say is, do you think Doctor Strange would be palatable without, for people who have never read comics and who weren't into it as kids, do you think it would be palatable if you started the MCU, you started getting into Marvel with Iron Man and you only watch the MCU, we give you a magic wielder, we give you this magician, we don't give you an origin story, he's just a sorcerer supreme. Do you think they would accept that?
It really depends on the, like, so we're still living in an age where fans of Doc Strange as kids are now adults.
Right.
Like when Doc Strange first debuted, I think it was like what, in the 80s or 90s, maybe. Let me look something up real quick. Doctor Strange. Okay, never mind. 63. So like I was saying, but I mean, still, like there's still people here, or there's still people here during his heyday when he was real big in the comics, and everything was still going good for him. So as we're now growing up, we're familiar with the character. Like, I grew up with him. So in my opinion, no, you don't need an origin story. Maybe some backstory. Maybe you just explain, or it doesn't have to be in great detail, but maybe you do go and say a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But again, I get it, because you're dealing with a new crowd now. You're dealing with people who might have only heard about him through, I don't know, whatever. Like, they don't really have a lot of information on him. So
my favorite, I would have to say that they could do it like they did Black Panther. So Black Panther's was not an origin of how he became Black Panther. It didn't pick up where he first got the mantle. It didn't pick up with the first Panther. It continues chronologically in the timeline with everything that occurred afterwards. And I think that was a pretty interesting way to do it. With like, oh, this isn't necessarily an origin of how he became it, but this is a little backstory on everything about the Black Panther and what it means to hold the mantle.
Sure, I'm down for that. I mean, there was still backstory, but yeah, the Black Panther movie wasn't an origin movie. Like, he was already the Black Panther when the movie started, because he's been in other movies prior to that. So I mean, again, if we can work it out in a way where we don't get rehashed stories every time it happens. I'm fine with that. Once again, I think most people are finally starting to get over it because hopefully with this new Batman movie, whenever it decides actually wants to come out, if it actually does come out, I hope they don't have any reference or any background or anything dealing with, hey, guess what? My mom and dad got killed in a robbery. All right, I'm Batman now. Let's go. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
So, but I get why they do it. I totally get it. So
I do agree with you on the concept that Batman has been done so many times, and in recent years so much that you don't really have. What's that?
No, Baron said, "Oh, it will. They'll definitely keep doing it. I know they will, Baron." I was trying to be.
Yeah. Well,
I was just trying to be hopeful.
He's just been done so recently that you don't need it. He could just be Batman. You could do a Batman origin without going all the way back to his parents. You could do the Batman origin with just a story of how he came from billionaire to, right, I know 127 different martial arts, right? Like, you could do that origin, right, without doing this is how his parents died.
I don't want an origin period for Batman, dude. I don't. And I know
you just want Batman to jump in. Like, what would you say at year 2? Like, I've been Batman for 1 year. This is the start of year 2.
I just want Batman to be Batman.
Oh, okay.
Like, again, Batman.
I ask these questions as a comic fan because I know as a comic fan that by year 4 he had Robin,
sure.
Right? Like, that's why I ask these questions, because as a comic book fan, like, those are the types of questions that I'll be asking.
Like, I'm like Baron said, and I think you said it earlier. Like, I'm fine with year 2 Batman. Like, I'm good with early beginnings Batman.
It will still retell the story.
Yeah, I know they will. But it's like, I'm just like, Batman is one of those kind of characters where he is like universally known. Like, yeah. Batman isn't like Ant-Man, where Ant-Man finally just got this rejuvenation of interest because of the movie. Like,
yeah.
That's not Batman. Batman is probably one of the, if not up there with Superman, as one of the greatest characters ever created.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, we don't need an origin story for somebody that's as big as time itself. You know what I'm saying? It really it's a waste of a movie, because now I got to sit through 5 minutes of stuff that if I don't even know, it's because I'm just been born and have not read anything Batman, period. But again, you don't need it. Like, I'm not going to walk out of a movie theater after 30 minutes because I don't know how Batman became Batman. Shut up.
That's fair.
What's going on, man?
I love how everybody introduces themselves with a sound. Nobody.
But the funny thing about that is like, I remember I introduced the sound and I got so used to hearing that. I got so used to hearing one person play that sound that every time I hear it, I keep thinking it's Lurk, because she was the only one that really played it consistently. And then slowly but surely, other people started playing it as well. I'm like, damn, I thought it was Lurk. Never mind, it's Jedi. Oh, it's Lurk again. Oh, it's Baron. Oh, it's Lurk again. Oh, it's Breach. Like, everybody plays it now. Oh, and Dr.
Hydrate.
What's going on,
doesn't
sir?
introduce himself with a sound.
He just makes you go to the bathroom all the time. What's going on, Doc? So let's go ahead and roll in to our first segment of the night. Cousin D, do you know what this segment is?
What is games Cousin D has not played?
It is games Cousin D has never played, everybody. How many people here? Let me go ahead and throw the poll up now. I'm going to go ahead and ask the poll now.
Oh, God. Stop it.
I'm going to go ahead and put the poll up now. Let's go ahead and put the poll. Let's not a poll. It's a prediction.
It has been a while, Jedi. They got me traveling and running all over the world. And by world, I mean 48 contiguous United States.
Will Cousin D let you down? Question mark, question mark.
Cousin D will always let you down.
I'm gonna give you guys a minute. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to really think about if Cousin D's gonna let you down, which he probably will. All right, guys, you got a minute. The prediction is up. You have a minute.
Yeah, poor D. That's right.
Poor D. Screw D. So, guys, if this is your first time tuning in for the podcast, we are now playing what we call games Cousin D has never played. I feel like I got to explain this every time we do it, but it's so interesting to explain it and see my prediction come to fruition.
Wait, wait,
Huh?
wait. Are you saying that every time we do a podcast, you have to do an origin story for this segment?
Yes, because I have people in here who've never seen the segment before, and
Oh,
I'm not, and I'm
wow,
not, and I'm not,
crazy.
and I'm not popular. D. I'm not in
That's
every. I
crazy.
haven't been in comic books since the 1940s. D. Haven't been having podcasts for the last 80 years. D. So God forbid if
Oh
people who don't even
man.
know my face nor my name
Oh
stop by and
man.
wonder what the hell we're doing. D.
Oh my goodness.
D is trash. Hashtag D is
He's
trash.
trash.
All right, people. So once
Uh,
again, very brief explanation. D is a man of culture, but for some strange reason, he does not play games made before he was born. So that's where this whole thing came from. So the rules are as followed. If Cousin D has never played the game before, take a shot. Now, if you don't drink, you smoke, take a big puff. You got your edibles, got food, whatever your thing is, do it. If Cousin D has never heard of the game, you take 2 shots. So you take your first shot, take your second shot. There's going to be a third caveat for this. If he does not fulfill that third caveat, or in my opinion, if he does fulfill the third caveat, you take 3 shots altogether. Cousin D, let me get your, how do you feel right now, D?
I feel very confident
You feel confident?
in my failure. I feel very confident in my failure. Okay, cool.
So you
Glad
heard it
you
here.
let me finish that.
So you heard it here first, people. D now realizes he is going to let you down.
Uh,
D realizes he's going to let you down.
I got real hopeful after that one I got right. I was like, hey, maybe this is the beginning of something new, but it was the exception that proves the rule. So, all right, come on, let's do it. Yes, really, Nubian. We gotta
One
faith is cool, but let's keep it realistic, you
one
know?
person is
Faith
on your
without works
side.
is dead, and I
I
don't have the
feel you,
works of
D.
playing old school games. So
All right, D. So would you like some clues, or do you just want to get right into it and see where
you know
the
what? Let's
cards
try
lie?
clues. We haven't done that before. Let's get some
Okay, here's some
clues.
clues. Clue number 1. You know, if I give this clue, this is going to give it away. So I'm trying. I gotta think of another clue.
Maybe to somebody, but probably not to me.
Clue number 1. I'm trying to think of a good one. Give me a second, everybody.
All right.
Your man is letting you down because I don't want to give it to him so easily, but at the same time, I want to see him squirm.
All right.
All right. So, clue number 1 is an OG sports game.
Ooh.
It is an
Ooh.
OG sports game.
Okay. I gotta say, I feel really good about the fact. Can I make a guess after the first clue?
Try.
I know I could be wrong, but can I make a guess?
Who said trash? Jedi?
Can I make a guess,
What is
please?
your guess?
Is it NBA Jam?
It is not NBA Jams.
Damn it. All right, go ahead. Go again. Give me the next clue.
Clue number 2. The first iteration of this game only had 8 teams. It is an OG sports game.
It's not NBA Jam?
You do realize that NBA Jams had all the teams, right? At that time.
Okay. All right.
It is an OG sports game, and it only had 8 teams for the first game.
Wow. All right, come on, next clue.
Next clue. Now I got to make sure I get this right, because if I give you the wrong one, I'm giving you the wrong version of the game.
Okay.
So I'm guessing yes. So I'll give you this one right here, because he wasn't the first one.
Okay.
And this pretty much should give you the answer right here. If you picked Walter Payton's team, you were not going to lose.
Jesus, pretty fucking Christ.
NFL Blitz?
That is
Madden?
not an OG. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Is it Madden?
Yes, Prez. You are here just in time, Prez. You are here just in time.
Is it Madden? I don't know.
So hold on. So people, I know Jedi thinks you know what it is. So here's the clues that I've given thus far about this game, people.
Oh God, I'm so bad at this.
It is an OG sports game. That's one clue. Very vague.
Tecmo Bowl. Oh wow.
Tecmo Bowl.
Okay.
Cousin
All right.
D, for one shot. Have you ever played the original Tecmo Bowl?
No.
Oh my gosh, D. Oh. Cousin D. Mama, no.
You made these rules.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard the word. Whatever you do what you gotta do. Cousin D has never played Tecmo Bowl. So let's go and get this first one out the way. Oh, smooth. Oh. Cousin D, have you ever heard of Tecmo Bowl?
I've absolutely heard of Tecmo Bowl.
Boy, I really thought you were going to say no.
No. What's up, Prez? How you doing, man? I've absolutely heard of Tecmo Bowl.
Okay. The last caveat question.
All right, let's get it.
Cousin D, have you ever played any Tecmo Bowl?
No. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I have not even purchased a sports game since 2007. Maybe 2008. I don't play sports games.
Nubian, how's he Uncle Prez? Where did that come from? Is that your new nickname, D? Is that your new nick? Oh, D Prez? Is that your new nickname, Uncle Prez?
Uncle Prez, okay.
What?
Wait, who's trying to fight? Wait, Jedi, come on now, man.
Who's fighting?
Jedi said fight.
Jedi, do you have beef? Who you got beef with? Sound the horn.
I don't understand what the problem is.
All right,
what
Baron.
the problem is?
Thanks for stopping by, Baron. I'm sure I'll see you before this thing's over with.
Gonna be great, Baron.
Who you got beef with? Jedi? Sound the horn.
What the problem is?
So Prez, just to let you know, Prez, D has never played any Tecmo Bowl game. None.
Any of them.
None of them. OG game. Nah, fool the fights in the OG game.
I mean, they have fights in Blitz. What are you saying to me?
They had fights. They ain't fights in Tecmo Bowl. Let's take the second shot. Oh my gosh. Smooth.
Well, yeah, I don't play sports games, man. So sorry. Nope.
What is Tecmo Bowl, man?
I'm not one of the cool gamers who does like Call of Duty and Madden or something. Like, no, yeah.
What is Tecmo Bowl, man?
No.
Oh, the line animation kind of looked they were fighting. I used to love Tecmo Bowl back in the day, man. That game was the greatest.
How old is this game?
Tecmo Bowl came out. Tecmo was of course, if you can see the box art, it was for Nintendo.
Right.
The first Nintendo. I want to say 86.
Wow.
Hold on, not 86. Hold on. Let me look it up. I may be wrong. The first Tecmo Bowl was in the arcade in 87. Came out for Nintendo at 89. Oh. So yeah, Press. I definitely remember Blitz. Blitz the League. I remember Blitz. I remember
Blitz was really good.
I do remember Super High Impact Football. Super High Impact Football was crazy as hell. Have you ever played Super High Impact Football?
I haven't played Super High Impact. I didn't even know about Super High Impact.
So you never even heard of Super High Impact Football?
I have not.
I'm gonna ask you this question, D, and I should say this for another podcast, but I'm going to ask this tonight because although you don't play a lot of sports games, this is another classic sports game.
If you say Tyson's Boxing.
So first of all, it's not called Tyson's Boxing.
Whatever.
But I'm so
Punch Out or whatever it's called.
You never played Punch Out?
Yeah, I played it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds so unsure of yourself right now.
No, I'm not unsure of myself. I'm unenthused with the game. I don't play sports games. Like, I don't have fun playing sports games. I played them because they were bonding things for me and my brother and my dad, but I don't like them.
Okay, have you ever heard or played Arch Rivals?
Never heard of it.
Yup. Perez, I will put $5 down that he could not beat Glass Joe.
I mean, I didn't say the games weren't challenging. I'm just saying, like, I don't enjoy them.
Perez, I will put $5 down. Oh, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I didn't give people the rewards for the vote. Of course, the outcome was yes, he did let you down. So if you voted yes, there will be 1,050 channel points, spread it across the people who voted that.
Wow.
So
Wow.
whoever voted yes. Now I'm assuming these points are spreaded out, so it's not like everyone's getting 1,050. I could be wrong though. I'm an idiot. Ooh, let's get some good channel. Yeah, so people, yep, they're gonna get some points for that. So sweet, there you go, people. Points galore. Arch Rivals was it was a simple, it was NBA jams with no rules and really no dunking. You could still dunk. It wasn't great dunks. Of course, everyone would pick Mohawk. That was like the classic character. Still there? Okay, I thought I lost you. I can't believe you never played.
I'm here.
Okay, I can't believe you never heard of Arch Rivals.
Yeah, nope.
Cousin D, I still have mad love for you. I just feel like we need to have you go through a whole day of retro game.
All right. So can I get into retro gaming like somebody quit smoking? Like we start with games made between 95 and 2000, and then we work our way to 90 to 90. Like let's slowly deplete the graphics. I don't want you to. Please don't give me no 8-bit game, man. The characters ain't even moving for real.
Who cares?
Like, characters even moving 8-bit?
Yes.
I might as well go back to Karateka. Like, what am I playing this for?
What are you saying to me right now? One of your many variations of what are you saying to me right now? Dude, you have to start from the beginning. Like, I get it. I totally get it. You're not feeling the graphics. You don't like the 8-bit graphics. You don't like the fact that you can't tell if the guy's moving with his left foot or his right foot. I get it.
Exactly.
But they're still fun games. Yeah, Praise, he did call us old heads. And for that, D gets the gas face. I need to get the gas face sound alert up here.
I'm reasonably sure I'm older than a significant number of these people.
How do you know?
Because I feel old and my knee pops when I stand up. Isn't that like something? Isn't that what old people go through?
You know what? I have no words for you, D. I have no words for you. I have no words for you, period. But the people who are, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to apologize on his behalf. I'm just gonna let D sit in that for a while.
Oh man.
I'm gonna let D sit in that for a while.
Oh man. Speaking of people who don't age, did you see Angela Bassett standing next to her wax figure where they look like they were the exact same age?
So
like,
okay, so let me say this. I do wholeheartedly believe in people age gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Dr. Hydrate, my knee already
See,
pops.
there you go. Hydrate's 19 and got knee problems. You making it seem like because you got knee problems, you're old. Jedi, knee aches.
I mean, all right.
So yes, she does age gracefully. I would just like to see more pictures of our older actors with no makeup. I think I keep saying that. Like,
Felicia Rashad and Debbie Ayers Allen did a no makeup series, and they're both in their 60s and 70s, I think, maybe a little bit older than that. And they both age fairly gracefully.
Like, I'm not saying like they're gonna look like totally different people, but
right.
I just get tired of seeing people with like makeup caked on, and then somebody got the nerve to say, "Oh, she don't look a day over 30." You can't tell.
I mean, well, I think the problem is the more we improve the graphics of television, the more makeup celebrities are going to want to wear, because they don't. I think we have certain expectations, and people talk a lot of trash. Like John Legend was famous for a whole decade and a half, and people saw his hairline on one of his awards he was winning. They talked about his hairline all over Twitter. That man had been famous for like a whole decade, and then they were like, "Man, this hairline looks like trash." It's like, geez, that's rough.
Who played that? Hydrate. Trash. But I would just like to see, like, sure, there are a lot of actresses or female actors that are beautiful without makeup, but like, I would just like to see some of the older ones without makeup, just so I can have a fair assessment. And I'm not saying if they take the makeup off they'll be ugly. Please don't get that twisted. Like, beauty is beauty regardless of how much makeup you do or don't have. But I'm not going to sit here and say to myself, you're 80 years old with all that makeup on, you haven't aged a bit. Like, I can't tell.
Okay. That's fair.
I can't tell. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah, let's take some of that off and let's go from there. By the way, I say that to say this. I'm seeing a picture. I don't know how recent this is, but it looks like a picture without her with makeup. Felicia Rashad. And I think I would still make breakfast for her in bed in the morning if she wanted.
Now I have to look up this Felicia Rashad no makeup picture.
But I don't know if that's recent. Like how recent that is though. It's like the episode of Family Guy when HDTV came out and the news anchor looked like a monster. I've not watched Family Guy in so long. That's hilarious. People, give us a topic. I know we're kind of into the show right now and we're already almost at an hour. But this is why my illustrious guest host will never be upgraded to co-host, because for some strange reason he doesn't feel like he needs to think of any topics. He just shows up.
Because anytime I say something crazy on the podcast, I get that close up in the camera with that teeth gritting. This is my podcast.
No, see, like, when you try to take over and do things that I don't want to do, you get that. Or when you say something so disrespectful that you need to have an in-depth conversation, yes.
You need to have an in-depth conversation.
But I can't tell you how many times. So people, I can't tell you how many times I have sent messages to Cousin D asking about what he wants to talk about for the next cast. And he'd be like, I don't know. And that'd be it. That's the end of the conversation. Like, there's no further discussion about anything
board
else.
games. Thank you, Dr. Hydrate. So, Dr. Hydrate would like us to discuss board games. And so I can, we can discuss board game. Do you have a favorite board game, Uncle Mike?
All right. So if I had to, I got a number of board games I love.
Okay.
But if I had to think of one board game that I think rates higher over everything else, I think it's the board game that destroys friendships and families.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Obviously chess.
No, that's not a board game, first of all.
Chess is played on a board. It has what's literally called a chessboard.
So, okay, people, real quick. Okay, let's. Do we consider chess a board game? Thank you, Prez.
It's played on a chessboard.
Thank you, Prez.
Are you sure you weren't talking about checkers?
No,
another board game?
No. Monopoly is the only game in existence that can wreck friendships and families.
Backgammon.
Throughout the court.
Perhaps you were referring to Uno.
Uno's not. You know what? I'm sitting here.
Chess is a board game, though. I'm giving them that. Boom. Noted.
Whatever. Yes, Monopoly. Monopoly is my game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It's more than a good game. It's a game that you could walk into a house being best of friends. Like, yo, my whole plan for the night was to walk in here, play Monopoly, get on one knee and propose to my girl. By the end of that whole night, it's like y'all don't even want to talk to each other no more. You done took the ring back to Jarrett's and cashed it back in.
So tell me this: what are your general house rules regarding Monopoly? Because everybody has like house rules. Some people play like standard. This is how it is written inside the instructions on the pamphlet. But like, how do you play Monopoly?
Hold on. Yes, people hate playing with me. I give people free rent and money. Celeste, hold on. Celeste, you have to understand that part of the reason that people stop being friends with playing Monopoly is that you can't come into Monopoly with any friends. Like, Monopoly is cutthroat. Like, if you land on my property, you will give me that money. I don't care if it's Bossy Ave.
I wheel and deal all the time in Monopoly. All the time. You got to build alliances out here.
No,
I will make deals with people. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. There's no real alliances, but there are alliances.
No.
We good. And then I'm gonna stab you in the back like a group of villains trying to take down the Batman. Oh, I'm gonna get you.
There are no real alliances in Monopoly. There are no other alliances in Monopoly.
Oh, I play.
Every man for himself. I'm telling you, D. You land on Baltic Ave. Give me my money. Give me my $5.
When you do stuff like that, you can't make deals with people. You isolate people. What if you got two of the color and somebody else on the table got that one? It's already bought and paid for. You gotta start wheeling and dealing. Hey, bro. Hey, check this. Look, I'll make a nice deal with you. How about this? I'm gonna let you land on these properties for free. You give me a little discount. Let's say next 2-3 times you come around the board, I ain't gonna hit you with nothing. When you land on these, you only have to pay the regular rent price, not the price with the houses and hotels. You know what I'm saying? I can help you out. I'm out here wheeling. That's why you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You come play Monopoly with me. You're not gonna win.
And this is how we get the first in-depth conversation of the night, everybody. Cousin D, I'm letting you know right now. I'm gonna ask you one time to trade with me. After that, I'm not gonna ask anymore. And even if you do make a deal, D.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Even if you do make the deal, D, you're still gonna pay up every time you land on something. Every time. The railroads, Baltic Ave, Baltimore Ave, Park Place, Connecticut. All of them. I don't care if it's a house on it. I don't care if it's a hotel on it. I don't care if I'm losing the last of my property and I'm about to go bankrupt. You gonna give me my money and you gonna keep it moving. I have spoken. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry I had to do that. That's so unprofessional. Oh, Celeste, I'm telling you right now, Celeste. If I have another get together at this house,
Wow.
if I have another get together at this house and we play Monopoly, if you land on something I own, I want my money. I'm gonna get my money. You gonna pays me my money, and you gonna roll again and get off my property.
There go D with the magic drinks. Hand it to him.
Yeah, I saw that too, Jedi.
What are hands that came on the screen?
I'm telling you, man, it's like Stone Cold and them beers is out of nowhere. Get them beers are thrown out. Got a beer, drink it. Another one, drink it.
Did a hand actually come on screen though?
No, it was just a glass. Like you just see a glass.
Yeah.
It was like this. If you look at the cast, it was like this. It was like the glass came out of nowhere and you took it. It was like, yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And you can make deals and wheeling and dealing.
Oh man.
But no, yeah, it's Monopoly is like I like a lot of board games. I grew up playing Life a lot.
Life is a good one. A lot of people don't play that much anymore though.
Yeah, my mother bought me that game when I was real young and I played that with her. I played that with her a lot as a kid, and that still is something. I used to have it now. I had a Simpsons version of Life.
Nice.
I don't think I have it anymore. I think either I gave it to my kids or I threw it away. I can't remember, but I know I don't have it. But I like playing Life. What about you?
So we played a lot of Monopoly growing up, so I love Monopoly.
Okay.
But we also played Rat Trap, and I think half the fun of Rat Trap was just doing all the work to set up the trap together. That was,
Rat Trap or Mouse Trap?
Mouse Trap, that's what I meant.
Did you really?
I mean, was there a Rat Trap?
Did you really?
Was there a Rat Trap?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So I must have meant Mouse Trap.
We actually owned I'm not gonna say a lot of board games, but we owned quite a few board games. I had Mousetrap. I had Monopoly.
Yeah.
I had Life.
Yep.
I think Hydra just said it. I had Sorry.
We did not play Sorry.
I had my brother had Risk.
Okay.
To this day, I still don't know how to play Risk.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who does know how to play Risk properly.
Clue. I had Clue.
We didn't have Clue. No.
I had Electronic Battleship.
Okay. Wow. I didn't play Battleship for the first time in my life till I was maybe 10 years ago.
Wow. Yeah. I had when it first came out, I had Electronic
I never
Battleship.
played Mousetrap. It's all good.
Don't be mad about that, Prez. Mousetrap wasn't like a great game. I mean, it was fun for what it was worth, but it was too complicated to set up, and sometimes when you set the trap off, the trap never worked. so you really weren't missing anything. But yeah, I had Electronic Battleship, where you can.
Oh wow! I also didn't play Yahtzee until I was over 21.
I played Yahtzee as a teenager and a young adult. Risk and Catan or The Godfathers of Sid Meier's Civilization. Still never played Risk. Like if Risk is played similar to Civilization, then I have an understanding of it. But my brother used to love that game. I was being young at the time, it seemed too complicated for me, and I never really bothered to figure out how to play it.
Oh wow! I've never played a Civilization game.
So Civilizations is a video game.
It's a PC game, right? But it's the same concept as Risk, right? You like take over the world with your armies and stuff.
I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe.
Oh, okay. I've never played it before though.
Yeah, Candyland was good. I played Candyland and
Candyland's very good. I like that.
At daycare.
Shoots and Ladders. Any Shoots and Ladders fans?
Shoots and Ladders. Let's hold on. Let's look at this. Let's see if I can Google this. Top board games of all time. Let's Google this and see what the people say. All right, so we have the top 10 board games of all times.
Okay. What we got?
And yes, I am black, so I did put an S on the end of times.
Yeah, that's cool. I won't even go hold that one.
All right, so the top 10 board games of all time. Let's start for, I don't know if it starts with 10 or starts at 1. So it starts at 1, and when I go to 1, if you say anything about it, I'm gonna mute you automatically. Let's go down to the last one.
All right.
So number 10.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
I'm reading real quick. So this is a fairly newer game. So let me see. This list came out when did this come out? I'm trying to read. So this list came out October of 2019. So 2 years ago.
Okay.
All right. So game number 1 is a game called Ticket to Ride.
Okay.
Never heard of that game before.
Nope.
Never heard of it. They say it came out in, I gotta try to scroll back up to get to it. Came out in 2004.
All right.
Every player receives 45 train cards in one color and places a matching token of that color on a scoring track. A large board is placed in the middle of the table with a map of America imposed on it. 36 cities are there, each connected by 1 or 2 railroads. These lines are made up of 1 to 6 spaces and are one of 8 colors: red, yellow, black, purple, white, blue, brown, green, and gray. The tickets deck is then shuffled and 3 cards are dealt to each opposing player. Players may choose to discard one of these 2 cards, but must keep at least 2 of them. So it's not really, I'm not gonna read all this.
Yeah.
The player who has traveled the most distance goes first. So I guess, I don't know. Either or, I never heard of it.
Yep. Nope.
I still have 2 of those. There's a lot of newer board games, so I can imagine a few of them. Yeah, and this is the first one, Prez, so you're absolutely right. So that's number 10, Ticket to Ride.
All right.
Number 9, Dominion.
Nope.
Nope. You must quickly gain as much as your surrounding unclaimed land as possible. You can hire minions, upgrade your castle to defend it. So it sounds like it plays like a lot like Command and Conquer.
All right.
As far as like building stuff and then claiming property and probably destroying other things.
Sure.
So this is a board game version of Command and Conquer.
Let's go with that.
Why not? So that's number 9, Dominion. Ooh, number 8, Clue.
Clue. It's a great game.
Wonderful game.
Absolutely amazing game.
Has anybody here seen Clue the movie? You can answer if you want to, D. I'm guessing by your silence you have not seen Clue the movie.
No, of course not. No.
Do you even know there was a Clue the movie?
Nope.
I'm about to play. Of course we have. Well, I have. How many people in here have seen Clue the movie? Clue the movie is a classic, funny AF movie.
Classic?
It was classic. It wasn't popular in the movie theaters, but it's a cult classic.
Like The Princess Bride.
Correct. Yes. So depending on what theater you went to back in those days, each theater had a different ending. I think it was 3 different endings.
Do you think Clue the movie was better than the movie that just came out with Hercule Poirot? Yeah, so why can't I think of his name? Why can't I think of the name of that movie?
It's the Agatha Christie one about they're on the train. So
yes.
I look at it like this. Although they're both mystery movies, they're like there's 2 different flows to it. Like that movie was like just a movie. Like Clue was a comedy. Clue was a comedy.
Okay.
So let's not. All so if you haven't seen it before, let me give you the background of it. It plays similar to the game itself, where Mr. White dies and people are trying to figure out who did it. But Clue is a straight comedy, so it's not to be taken seriously at all. The Orient Express, that's the one you're talking about.
Orient Express, thank you.
Yeah, that's more of a serious movie. So I like. They both have their highs and lows, but at the same time, I can't compare the 2 movies because they're 2 different. They're 2 different genres. They're 2 different types of movies.
That's fair.
So for those who don't know what the best scene of Clue is, I'm gonna give you guys a little blessing of where she is a jolly good fellow. The best scene in the entire movie.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow.
I know you can't hear it, D. You'll hear it on the playback.
Which nobody can deny.
Can
Which
deny.
nobody can deny.
Can
Which nobody
deny.
can deny. For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly...
Ogre on the background hitting the high notes in the silence. That is the best part of the movie right there. Second on is the darkness. Oh my gosh. So that's gonna have to be another night. And I wish Tim Curry was black so we can really give him his flowers before he leaves this earth. Because I heard he is not doing well at all. Well, I can say at all, but he's not doing well. But Tim Curry is a legend. And he actually played the devil in The Legend. D, have you ever seen Legend? Have you heard of it?
I Am Legend?
No, Legend with Tom Cruise.
Nope.
Yes, clip that.
I wish Tim Curry was black. Can I clip this? Yep, well, we're here now.
No going
It's
back.
too late.
Yes, no
It's too
going
late.
back.
It's already been said.
Do you, son? Do you?
Yeah, I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So Tim Curry he has had tons of great roles over his life, to include Clue, to include Legend, to include Rocky Horror, oh my God, I'm trying to think of other stuff. To include him doing Captain Hook and Peter Pan, the cartoon. No, he was Captain Hook in the movie. Nope, that wasn't Tom Cruise's first movie. I thought Risky Business was his first movie. That could have been his first movie. We're getting off the subject here. I'm trying to think about board games. Now we're talking about actors and everything else under the sun. But I thought Risky Business was his first movie. I could be wrong. I'm often am. All right, I'm gonna look up this one thing and we're gonna get back to it. So no,
sure.
Technically his first movie. Yeah, so technically Risky Business was first, but his first movie was Endless Love back in '81. Taps, then The Outsiders, Losing It, Risky Business, All the Right Moves, and Legend.
Love.
So all right, let's get back to it. Board game. So number 8 was Clue. Clue is a great game. Number 7, Battleship.
Okay, cool. I can appreciate it. It's a good game.
And the cool thing about electronic Battleship was, like, it had a book with it that gave you codes for how to position your battleships. So all you had to do was punch in the numbers and the game would remember it. So when you hit the right one, of course, if you use the right code for the patterns, it would hit the thing for you and let you know. I thought it was pretty cool.
Very nice.
So number
Very
7,
nice.
Battleship. Number 6, Scrabble. How did we forget Scrabble?
Yeah, no, Scrabble's a solid game.
So what are your house rules on Scrabble? I know
We don't actually play a whole lot of Scrabble.
Okay.
But it would kind of be pointless. My mother would just destroy us all, so it's fine.
Would you allow slang?
Ooh, wow. How far down the slang rabbit hole are we going?
And that's why I asked about the house rules.
Yeah, because like I would say there's certain slang that would be allowed. For example, diss is technically just a slang. It was like just disrespect, and people just started using the front half of the word, so it became diss. So like is diss, but it's so popularly used that it now occurs in the dictionary, but it's still technically a slang word. So what are we doing with that?
So I think my thing was, if it's in the dictionary, we can use it.
Okay,
If it's not in the
that's
dictionary,
fair.
then it doesn't go.
All right, but twerk is in a dictionary now.
So if it's in the dictionary, we can use it.
All right, cool.
Like I played Words with Friends, and I think I've used twerk before.
Okay.
What are you saying to me right now? All right.
All
number
right. So
6,
what kind of slang do you accept then?
if it's in the dictionary,
Okay.
that's
So
it.
it's not slang if it's in the dictionary.
Like if you go to urbandictionary.com, then no, you're not getting points for it.
Okay. All right.
It
That's
has,
fair.
it has to be in the Queen's Dictionary.
The Queen's Dictionary.
Web stars.
Web stores. All right.
All right, number 6, Scrabble. Oh, there we go. Number 5, The Settlers of Catan.
Okay.
I know a few people have already mentioned that so far in this
Yes.
chat. Never played it, never even heard of it. But that's number 5.
I've never played it. I've definitely heard of it.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard of it. But that's number 5.
Oh. Okay.
Number 4, Risk.
Okay. Yep. Solid game.
It's never. Maybe one day I'll get into it. Don't know how to play it. All right, here we go. That was number 4. Number 3, the friend ender, the relationship breaker. Good old Monopoly.
Wow. Monopoly's number 3.
Monopoly's number 3.
That's surprising.
Monopoly is number 3.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, some fun facts about the game. Parker Brothers, who are the ones that created the game, or at least funded the game, rejected it back in 1933, citing numerous fundamental playing flaws. The longest game of Monopoly ever played was over 1,600 hours long. In Cuba, Fidel Castro ascended to power in order all sets in Cuba destroyed.
Really?
Yes. So here's a good one. Let me ask you this question, D. This is for you.
Okay.
What do you think are one of the biggest landing squares in Monopoly is?
Biggest landing square?
Yeah, what do you think is landing on the most?
Let's go with Mediterranean.
Negative. I'll give you one more guess.
Baltic?
Negative. So
All right, what is it?
the 3 most landed squares in Monopoly are Illinois Ave,
Okay.
the BO Railroad,
Okay.
and Go.
That's interesting.
3
Okay.
most landed squares in the game. During World War II, there was a special version of Monopoly for prisoners held by the Nazis. The game included maps, real money, and other items to aid and escape. Wow. Wow. The sum of currency in a standard Monopoly bank is $15,140. And I'm taking all of it because there are no deals. Pay me my money. Pay me my money.
Wow. There's no need for you to be like that.
Well, hey, man, it's a doggy-dog world, man. What can I say? All right, number 2. Strategico.
Okay, I've definitely heard of that. I've never played it.
Say the word for me.
I think it's Stratego.
Stratego. That's what I said the first time.
Yeah, that's absolutely what you said. Sure.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I started watching that show on Netflix, by the way. Pretty good.
I know what you're talking about.
There's a show called Nailed It on Netflix. It's a baking competition.
Yep. It looks stupid. I haven't watched it.
It's pretty fun.
Keeping it real.
That's fair.
All right, and Fred said it already. The number 1 board game of all time is what, D?
Yes.
Board game.
I thought we agreed chess was a board game.
Y'all agreed on it. I didn't agree on it.
Checkers.
Whatever.
Backgammon.
It's chess.
Yay.
It's chess.
Yay.
I've not
So
played
my
chess
favorite-
in so long.
My favorite board game was the right one.
D is trash.
But not chess.
Whatever. All right, guys. So let's do this. I know last week we said we're going to give an entire. No, I like chess. It's just I haven't played it in so long. Like it's literally been years since the last time I played chess. So I just haven't played it. I don't have a problem with it. I love chess. Especially when I win, which is very rare. But it's a fun game though. Well, I know, Prez, I know you had your thing. I know you used to do some streams with chess for a while. At least you were looking at people play chess. So yeah, I need to get back into it. I had a friend. Well, I said I had, like he's not my friend anymore. But I have a friend that can beat you in 5 moves if you weren't paying attention. Where is Uncle Prez coming from, Nubian? Why are we calling him Uncle Prez? Like, I'm not saying you can't. This is a new thing for me. Why is he Uncle Prez?
Do you feel like you're going to get dropped down a third favorite uncle if there's an Uncle Prez?
I'm already the second favorite uncle. I don't want to be the third
That's
favorite
what I'm saying.
uncle.
Do you think you're going to get dropped down to third?
I don't want to be the third favorite uncle.
All right.
Nubian, no, I am saying you can't. I'm about to ring the beef alarm. Go ahead, do what you got to do, man. Go ahead, do what you got to do. So I know last week I was going to devote a great number of this podcast for a subject that is near and dear to me.
Oh, is it football?
We have 30 minutes.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
30 minutes is a long enough time that we can adequately deal with the trash ass black actor known as Bokeem Woodbine. We talked about this last week. Don't sound disappointed. We talked about this last week. We said we were going to do an entire show on how trash he is.
All right.
We're not going to do an entire show. I'll give him 30 minutes. He is not worth more than 30 minutes of my time. Let's do this, people. The skill of black actors. And we're going to do... Oh, because he's not on the screen. That's right, because I changed up the thing. Hold on, let me get you back on the screen. Apparently I took you off. The window capture is messing up on me. Where did you go, window capture? So we're going to do... Okay, I got to do another one. Hold on. So we're going to do it on Bokeem Woodbine, people. Bokeem Whack as Hell Woodbine. And once again, if you follow Bokeem Woodbine on any social media platform, feel free to clip this and let him know that I think he's trash. I think he's a good human being. Like if he wanted to hang out and have a drink, I would definitely go out and have a drink with him. But if he said, hey, I'm screening my new movie at 5:00. Do you want to go? I would say I'm pregnant and then just not show up. Like, man, I would love to go, man, but I'm about to give birth like in 5 minutes, man. Next time though, and then just leave. That's what I would do because he's that trash.
That's messed up.
Look, man, I got to do what I got to do. All right. I'm not happy about it, but my mental health is more important than any trash movie that he's ever starred in or made or been a part of.
I don't think he only makes bad movies. I think that you enjoyed life.
Yes, because he didn't talk.
You said ever been a part of.
He should have got an Oscar for that movie.
Did you also hate Spider-Man Homecoming?
I didn't hate Spider-Man Homecoming. I hated his role in it.
He had a part in it.
I hated his role in it. So let me rephrase then. Every role he's played in has been trash.
So you didn't like his role in Jason's Lyric?
No.
Interesting.
So you must not understand the definition of a trash actor.
Interesting.
And just on time, Kent, my man's in the house. Bokeem Woodbine says, please love me, Uncle Mike. No, I don't want to love him. Bokeem Woodbine can suck a bag of baby dicks in alphabetical order.
Wow. Damn.
In alphabetical order.
That was highly aggressive.
And I'll let him pick. You can do it by first name or last name. Totally up to you.
That was highly aggressive.
I don't care, man. I don't care. All right, let's get in depth into the world of Bokeem Woodbine and all the movies he's made trash. The evil Dave Chappelle clone. Let's discuss this. Let's go over his filmography.
Interesting.
Let's go over this. We got time today. I got time today.
I got time today.
I got time today. We're gonna go in depth, especially with the ones that are popular movies compared to the ones that I've never even heard of. So let's do this line by line, people. His first movie he ever starred in, which I enjoyed the movie. Thought it was a great movie. Strapped. It was an HBO movie. Came back in '93. Have you ever heard of it?
Nope, never even heard of it.
Wow. So yeah, his first movie, Strapped. Great. It was a good movie. Again. And that was his first movie, period. I didn't know how trash he was going to be in the future. So I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt in this movie because I was a young kid. I was 13, 12 years old at this time. Okay. So I didn't really know the gravity of his trashiness.
So could you let us know when in this movie list you came to the conclusion that Bokeem was trash?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
All right. So next up, Crooklyn.
Yep.
He was in Crooklyn. That was the second movie.
Yep.
Good movie. I'll be honest with you. I never watched all of Crooklyn before.
It's okay.
Never seen all of Crooklyn.
It's all right. I haven't seen Friday.
But okay, so here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I really was going to move on, but I can't now. Here's the thing. Friday is a cultural phenomenon.
Every Spike Lee joint is a cultural phenomenon. Don't do that.
No.
Yes.
Not even.
Every Spike Lee joint is a cultural phenomenon that should be watched.
Was The Inside Man a cultural phenomenon or just another movie he made?
Oh, Inside Man was not a Spike Lee joint.
He made the movie. He directed the movie.
So Quentin Tarantino has directed movies that are not included in his 9 movies or 10 movies. No. Every
movie he's directed, he's gotten credit for. Now he's screenplayed and written some.
No. I'm talking about the Quentin Tarantino, the quote unquote Quentin Tarantino movies. If you were to look those up, it's a list of only 10 movies.
What movie? He's only directed 10. So what movie
he's directed other movies that if we were to let's pull him, we could pull him up after we get done with Bokeem.
No, tell me one movie he's directed that he did not credit for.
Again.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
I'm not saying he doesn't get credit. I'm not saying he doesn't get credit for. What I'm saying is they are not considered Quentin Tarantino films.
Every movie he's directed, he's gotten credit for. There are movies that he's written. Sure, there's movies he's done the screenplay for, like True Romance. He wrote that screenplay.
So it's a Tarantino film, though.
It's not a Tarantino. He didn't direct it. He did the screenplay.
True Romance is a Tarantino film.
He did not direct that movie. He did the screenplay.
True Romance is a Tarantino film.
So what makes it a Tarantino film?
It's part of the 10.
No. It's not part of the 10. What makes it? So does it make it a Tarantino movie because he directed it or because he wrote it?
It's part of the 10.
It's not. He only has 9 movies. Only 9 that he directed. Only 9.
Or 9. Okay, not 10. He's absolutely done other movies.
Yes, he has. He's done other movies, but he has written a lot of movies. He's done screenplay for a lot of movies, but he's only directed 9 movies. That's why he always says when he does his 10th movie, he's going to retire. He hasn't done a lot of movies.
I swear I've seen Quentin Tarantino's name on...
I'm sure you have, for like writing and screenplays. Once again, he did the screenplay.
That's what I'm saying. Those aren't... He did the screenplay for what?
True Romance.
That's a Tarantino film.
He did not
That's
direct
part of the 9.
No, are you actually looking at his filmography? Because that's not a movie he directed. I'm trying to tell you he didn't direct that movie.
Trying to pull up his filmography now.
The very first movie he directed was Reservoir Dogs was his very first movie. He then went to Pulp Fiction. He directed Pulp Fiction. He directed Jackie Brown. He directed both Kill Bills.
My man has 30 credits as a writer.
Writer, yes.
He's got 21 director credits.
And what are those movies?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Hateful Eight, Django, Kill Bill, Inglourious, Death Proof, Grindhouse, Sin City, Jackie Brown, 4 Rooms, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, My Best Friend's Birthday, Love Birds in the Bondage, but that's a short film.
So with Sin City, he partially directed that, but that was a movie directed totally handled by somebody else. So it's not his movie.
I'm saying that there are things he's directed that are not like Death Proof. That's not a Tarantino film.
He directed that movie. That was the one with Kurt Russell in it.
Death Proof is not one of his 9.
Hey, Death Proof. Hey, listen. Death Proof, a 2007 American slasher film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino.
You know the 9. Now I have to look this up. Tarantino's.
I just read the 9 movies to you. The 9 movies he's directed: Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, Death Proof, Inglourious Basterds, Django, Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Those are the only movies he has directed from start to finish.
How are they pulling True Romance out of that? I don't understand why they're skipping True Romance.
Because he didn't direct True Romance.
True Romance is his movie.
So do you understand what I'm saying? He didn't direct it. He wrote it.
Here on IMDb, it says he directed it.
He did not direct it. It was directed by Tony Scott. The Scott brothers.
True Romance. Oh, no, that definitely says written by. Okay, yep, no. No, wait. I'm looking in the writer section. Hold on, let me pull back up the director credits. My bad. I was literally looking in the writer section.
Oh my gosh, it's an earthquake. It's an
Oh, here we
earthquake in
go.
his house.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, it's an earthquake in his house.
Oh no, True Romance not on his director list. Wow.
Ah. Oh.
Damn. That's crazy.
Hey man, when I get to see your kids again, I'm gonna tell them about the hill you just died on, and let them know that you died like a soldier.
Not like a soldier. I climbed back down. I wasn't exactly Denzel.
I'm sitting here trying to tell you, dude. He
Yeah,
didn't
no, all right.
direct
Yeah,
True
no.
Romance. He wrote it.
I'm looking at the list now, and I'm like, interesting.
I really wish you would listen to me, dude. I really
That's one
do
of my
wish.
favorite. That's one of my favorite movies, and
It's
I always
a wonderful
consider
movie,
his.
but he didn't
Yeah,
direct
I
it.
always consider his. Huh.
You're sitting here debating with me, and I'm like, dude, he did not direct it. Like before I even looked it up, I'm telling you, like, yo, he didn't direct it. He wrote it.
Oh boy. Oh
That
boy.
was like one of the first movies he wrote.
Oh
Not
god.
if I take
Wow.
those in front of the first movies, but yeah, he wrote that movie, and then Tony Scott directed it.
Woof. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jeez. Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh
Oh jeez, Rick.
oh jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez. Oh boy, man. Good talk. Good talk. So, Bokeem.
I hate you so much. I really do hate you so much.
Oh man. Oh man.
So next up, Jason's lyrics.
So next up, Jason's lyric.
We all had these down the hill moments before. My man D straight died on that hill, son.
Yeah.
He was not moving for nobody.
Nobody.
All right,
boy.
Jason lyrics. That was his lyrics. I said S again. That was his third movie ever. Panther.
Okay.
He was in Panther.
All right.
Dead Presidents. Freeway, which is a 96 movie that had Keith Sullivan and Reese Witherspoon. It was a play on Little Red Riding Hood. I've seen it like maybe once or twice ever in life. Let's see, The Rock. He was in The Rock. I forgot he was in The Rock. You want to know why? Because nobody cares about him. He was in Gridlock, one of Tupac's last movies. You want to know why you didn't know he's in that movie? Because he's trash.
No.
Caught Up. I remember I went to the movie theaters to see that because I liked Cinda Williams. That's not a name that I've heard in a long time, Cinda Williams. You want to know why else I like Cinda Williams? Because Cinda Williams is one of the few black actors that will openly show her boobs on like Cinemax.
It's a okay. No, that's solid. Solid choices.
Bro. Yo, there was at least 3 movies on Cinemax that she played in and where she was bare chested, and I loved everyone. All right, I'm back. The Big Hit. The Big Hit. Mark Wahlberg and Lou Diamond Phillips, and apparently he was in the movie as well. I don't remember him in that movie. Trash.
All right. So tell me though, have we gotten to the part where you've now decided he's trash in his film career?
I think it was like retroactively.
Okay.
Remember he's trash. Like really going back and looking at him, saying to myself, he's trash.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you, there was somebody who posted recently on Twitter that Ice-T had like a player rating of 48 overall, and he don't know why he's so hot in these streets. He's like, Ice-T really got no joints and is considered hip hop Hall of Fame. Like he really got a player rating of 48 overall. And the internet, huh?
48 out of what? Like 48 out of 50?
I think 48 out of 100.
Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna make it seem like Ice-T is like
the internet came for him. So maybe I think you could be on the wrong side on this one.
So I'm not making it seem like So let's do that first. I'm not gonna make it seem like Ice-T is like the greatest lyricist of all time, but Ice-T's place in hip hop is established. Like he is a dude that is put in his time. and put in his work. I think one of the reasons that he doesn't get as much play as he should is because he was a West Coast, like he's one of, he was a West Coast rapper, and he didn't have a
Yeah.
lot of radio stuff, but he had the stuff that he did have was dope, like New Jack Hustler from the New Jack City soundtrack. Like I play
Absolutely, man.
I play that to this day. That song is dope as hell. And again, he's not lyrical, but he still does his thing up there. So Ice-T, and no doubt in my mind, I will wholeheartedly give him that 47 or 48, whatever you said. Like, I think that's fair enough. Like, he knows he's not like one of the greatest of all times, but Ice-T is more than put in his work to deserve some respect. But not Bokeem Woodbine. You know what? I think
I said all that to say,
yeah.
Bokeem trash.
I think I may adjust this scale. I think what I may start doing is we may do it like the Madden system.
Okay.
Where instead of going like from 0 to 9 or 0 to 10, we do 1 through 100. And that'll be his player rating, his actor rating from here on out.
His actor rating from here on out.
So we like how people are like got the 99 ratings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He will still be a 0. So his rating ain't gonna change in the grand scheme of things.
Wow.
I'm just being honest. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And this is for everybody in the chat as well. 40 is the minimum.
40 is the minimum you can get on Madden.
He'll be a 40 then.
I love it.
He'll be a 40. 40 is the new 0. So let's do this. Let's do this. And again, this is for everyone in the chat as well. What movie have you seen, whether he starred in it, whether he just was a co-star, whether he just had a supporting role in it? What movie of Bokeem Woodbine have you seen that you said to yourself, he did a great job?
Oh, I got my movie in mind.
What is that? Go ahead and say it. What you got?
Spencer Confidential, Netflix movie. Bokeem did a great job in that movie, starring alongside Mark Wahlberg.
I think,
and Winston Duke.
I think the time I started losing faith in Bokeem Woodbine is the fact that he always talks like he's on the toilet. Like he always sounds like he strains to talk. You just gotta go ahead and do this thing, man. You know,
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
He talks like he is pushing something out.
Oh God, I hate you so much.
Like
hey, Spencer, if this is really how you want to go down with this.
Like he talks like he's in pain. He talks like he is straining to push out the biggest turd of all.
Want to get big while you was in jail, like I've been boxing every day of my life, son. Yeah, okay.
He is trash, man. Thank you, Nubian. None. There are no movies that you've seen in which you said there are no movies.
Nubian. Hey, that was cold as ice. She said, sorry to this man.
What's the saying?
Sorry to this man.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Sorry to this man. Whose man is this? Whose man is this?
Let him in here. There are no movies of ever. Let me say that again. And I'm holding the pen, so you know I'm serious. There are no movies ever made.
That is so disrespectful right now.
It's not disrespectful. It's the truth.
Oh my God.
He is a trash actor, dude. I'm not even blown away by him in the Wu-Tang series.
Oh my God.
Like, there is not a role that he has ever been in that I said to myself, man, he killed that role. Never. I even go back, and look at Jason's lyrics right now and still say to myself, trash. There was nothing out there that he's ever played in that I said, like, what's the gif? Is it the dude from The Wire? The gif where the dude's like he just learned out something like so like earth shattering.
Oh yes. I know the gif you're talking about.
Yeah, where the guy's like, he's got his hand on his mouth, turning around, looking all surprised and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, there's never been a movie he did pretty good representing the trash ass pimp and Queen and Slim.
I didn't see Queen and Slim.
I never seen Queen and Slim either.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
But so, okay, let me ask this question then, Prez. Did he do pretty good? Or were you blown away by his performance? And again, I ask everyone, has there ever been a role he played in? Sure, he served his purpose in movies, but has there ever been a movie he played in which you said to yourself, Bokeem killed it? It's impossible to be blown away by Bokeem. Exactly.
Y'all are
He
so
did his job.
disrespectful.
That's all he asked
Y'all are
for.
so disrespectful
That's
to this
all
man.
that's all we asked
Y'all are
for.
so
If
disrespectful to this man.
If I put you in a movie, do your job. That's all I can ask for.
Y'all should not be treating this man like this. There are lots of actors in Hollywood who have never given performances where you're like, oh my God, man, he owned this role. Like this
Yes.
role with any other
Yes.
actor would have been so
Yes.
much worse.
There are
There are
plenty of
lots of actors
movies.
who've never done that.
There are
But what I'm
plenty of movies in which I've seen actors and I said to myself, man, he killed this role. There are
but I'm
plenty
saying Bokeem isn't the only one in this category of never blowing you away.
there are plenty of actors in which I've said to myself, man, they absolutely sucked at this role. But then there are other roles they might have done in which they redeemed themselves. Bokeem is not that person.
Beyonce.
She's not an actor. Let's stop that. She's not an actor. But I will die on my horse and say that she did a decent job in Goldfinger. Or Goldfinger.
No. You said blown away. Did she blow you away?
No, she didn't blow me away. But she wasn't bad in that role, though. But again, yet and still, I never said that Beyonce deserves an Oscar. I never said that Beyonce is the best female actor of all time. I just simply said I enjoyed her in Austin Powers. That's all I've said.
You haven't enjoyed Bokeem in anything.
No, dude. Why do you think he gets zeros in every movie he plays in? You know what? I'm not even gonna have an end-up conversation. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not gonna do the thing that y'all think I'm gonna do and freak out. There has never been a role ever in my life that I said if Bokeem Woodbine was not in this movie, I would miss him. You feel
that way about Beyonce in Goldmember, that it couldn't have been somebody else? You've been like, man, if that wasn't Beyonce, I feel bad.
I'm gonna say what I've said since you first answered that question. I enjoyed Beyonce in Austin Powers.
Okay.
Because somebody could have done it better? Absolutely. But yet and still, I was not disappointed from what she brought to that role. Now, she's a horrible actor. Horrible actor. With no charisma. And no acting range, period. But I enjoyed her in Austin Powers. I cannot say the same for any Bokeem Woodbine
movie
ever. Like there's
None
not been a movie matter of fact, I'm lying. You know there's only one movie I enjoyed Bokeem Woodbine in.
Are you gonna say Life because he didn't talk?
I'm gonna say Life because he never talked. That is his best role ever. Chef's kiss to him in Life. Because he didn't talk. He sat there and looked goofy the entire thing by smiling. And then 5 minutes after he came on the movie, he was gone. Never mentioned. Never referenced. Never thought of again. Prayers, it's not disrespect. It is far from disrespect. It is the truth, dude. Like, Prayers, come on, man. Like, if you like Prayers, if you knew I was doing something wrong, are you going to tell me about it? Or are you going to let me keep doing it and make it seem like I'm doing a great job? Like, Press, you seem like a stand-up dude that would pull me aside, whether it be if you knew me in person and had my number and stuff like that, or you just sit there and shoot me a DM in the whispers or whatever. You seem like the kind of dude in which if I was doing something wrong, you would shoot me a message like, hey, dude, just give me a heads up. That's not hot. Don't do it again. Hey, man, cool. I can respect that. Thanks for the heads up. So it's not disrespect. I'm not disrespecting this man not one way. I'm just letting you guys know that he's a trash black actor. He is the worst black actor of all black actors in the history of black acting. I am not going to die on this hill. I'm like Fame. I'm going to live forever. I would. You said another incorrect this stream other than chess is in chess. You know what? I'll get over that. Let's go ahead and say that chess is a board game because the thing said it was the greatest board game of all time. I'll give y'all that. But I'm not backing out from Bo King. And D, hey dude, I'm sorry. I just hope that he ruins a movie that you love. Let him be in the next Batman movie.
He's already been in Spider-Man, and I was not upset.
I wasn't upset either because I didn't watch for him. And I was glad when he died.
He didn't die.
He was incapacitated. And
He didn't die.
Hey, it doesn't matter. He was in the movie. Spider-Man did what he did. He was gone from the movie. However, it's still high level disrespect. He just deserves it. I don't feel like I'm disrespecting the man. I feel like this is me just being real with him. Like, if he was here right now, I would tell him the same thing. I'm like, Bo King, I think you're a great guy. And if there's ever a time that you wanted to go get like a breakfast croissant or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit from McDonald's, dude, I'll drive you over there. Matter of fact, stay here. I'll leave. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Like, I would go out and drinking with him, and I'll pay the tab. I would. Like, if Bo King Woodbine had like something stuck in his teeth, I would say, hey dude, you got something in your teeth. Like, I would give him that respect. But he's still a trash ass actor. Hashtag trash ass actor. TAA. Let's make that a thing.
Hashtag cud. Chocolate Uncle
No,
Daddy.
no, don't divert. Don't do that. Don't do that. And there you go. And see, that's how I know you're trash. Because we're talking about one thing. And so because you have nobody on your side, you want to divert and now talk about something else.
No, actually, I have somebody on my side. President Noir said that it was disrespect what you were saying.
But he said no.
I got somebody on my side.
But no. But please read the front thing he said before then. He deserves it. I'm sorry, not before it, afterwards. However, this is still high level of disrespect. He just deserves it. Don't leave that part of the sentence out.
I actually I hadn't read that.
Oh, so you just read what you wanted to read and just kept it moving.
I saw the part that said, however, this is a high level of disrespect, and I was like, yeah.
And then you just stopped doing it.
Yep.
Stopped doing it.
I stopped reading.
All right, Celeste. So I'm trying to think, Celeste. I don't know. So all right, let me go through this real quick. I'm gonna give you some of the popular ones he's been in.
You guys can still vote him as a 0. So like, I mean, hey.
Gridlock, Caught Up, The Big Hit, Almost Heroes. Hey, he was in The Wishmaster, trash movie. Life.
Wow.
Never heard of The Runner. 30,000 Miles to Graceland. I love that movie. I love 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
That's right.
And guess what? He dies in the beginning of the movie. Yes. Straight dies in the beginning of the movie, and I love it. He plays in a lot of B movies after a while. He was in Ray. Imagine that. A lot of B movies. Black Dynamite.
Yep.
B movie. Devil. He was in The Devil. Hey, guess what? He died in The Devil too. That's a great movie. Matter of fact, any movie he doesn't speak or dies in are great movies.
Wow. Total Recall.
He was in a remake of... Whoa. What was a great movie?
You know.
No, say it again.
Total Recall.
Are you talking about the original?
Total Recall.
Are you talking about the original movie?
Total Recall.
The one from the 80s or the one from
which one would you like me to be talking about?
Which one are you talking about? Have you ever seen the original Total Recall?
Yes, I've seen the original Total Recall. It was wild.
So are you saying that this Total Recall was just as good as the original?
Just as good? I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would say it is good. I wouldn't say it is bad. I wouldn't say it is, I wouldn't say the goodness level of the remake is equivalent to the goodness level of the original. They are unequal. is what I'm saying.
The remake was trash. He was trash. And then he also died in the movie as well.
Wow.
Let's see. He was in The Host. Never seen that one.
Don't even know what that is.
He was in Riddick.
Yep.
1982. Never seen it.
Nope.
A lot of B movies, a lot of straight to video movies. Spider-Man: Homecoming, whatever.
Yep.
Never heard of Mom and Dad. Oh, I have heard of Mom and Dad. Nicolas Cage and Selma Blair, where they were killing their kids. I've heard of it. It's on Amazon. Never heard of Billionaires Boys Club. But apparently he was in that. He was in Overlord. I forgot he was in that, but I think he dies in that movie too.
So I'm sure you're quite happy with it then.
Queen and Slim, Special Confidential, and then he's going to be in the new Ghostbusters movie. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
I'm so sorry, everybody. He's going to be in the new Ghostbusters.
Really excited about that.
Oh, dear God. And then some other stuff. He was in X-Files. Again, I'll say it like this, Nubian, and it's an expression that I heard from somebody that I looked up to for the longest time. Every lid has a pot. Excuse me, every pot has a lid. Every pot has a lid. So sure, he may be a trash actor, but somebody out there still wants the services. Every pot has a lid. That lid may not fit that pot, because I'm sure during your childhood, as mine as well, there were plenty of times in which I cooked something in a pot and used a lid that was too big for it. Yet and still, it worked. Every pot has a lid. That's all I'll say. He's a trash actor. Trash. All right, guys. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to use the same voting principles of giving numbers, or do we simply want to do a poll and say, is he trash? Yes or no?
No. The question is not, is he trash? The question is he the worst black actor?
Yes, he is.
That should be the question. No.
So I'll make
the poll gets to answer that. The poll gets to answer that.
Okay. So I'll make that a poll.
Is he the worst black actor?
I'll make that a poll. Is he the worst black actor of all time?
Ex-Blackly.
Somebody say that? Ex-Blackly?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I created a poll. It'll be going up in a few. I'll give you guys, I know it's not a lot of people in here, but I'll give you guys 3 minutes. Is he the worst black actor of all time? Poll has been started. Started.
There we go.
I claim that energy. Wisdom, Uncle Daddy. I feel like the person that said no is the person I'm looking at on the screen right now. And for that, you're trash.
I actually haven't voted yet.
So what are you waiting for?
I don't want to influence. We already know your opinion and we already know mine.
Who can influence it? You still got an opinion? So we're gonna do both, Celeste. We're gonna do both. As a matter of fact,
can't vote.
Why not? I did vote.
Oh, you can vote. Wow. You know what? Now I am gonna vote no. Jeez.
So everybody, we can still do numbers. So if you voted, go ahead and drop your number as well. We already know, I'm gonna put my number in the chat too.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna offset that.
I'm gonna get my number too.
I don't wanna lie. It's jeez.
A 7. Hit star 7.
Damn. What is he?
Kit a 7?
He's
Drake? Yo, a 7? Kent, I'm gonna give you one more time.
Kent?
I'm gonna give you one more time, Kent. Kent,
Was that a typo?
D wouldn't even give him a 7.
No.
And D's been defending him the whole time.
Look, y'all gotta miss. Okay, look, I need y'all to understand what I'm saying here. I'm not saying Bokeem Woodbine is a good actor. Let's get that straight, okay? What I'm saying is he is not the worst black actor of all time. Y'all don't be giving him credit he don't deserve now. Talking about a 7, that's just reckless.
All right, Kent. So
It's too much.
I'm gonna guess your second answer is your correct answer. So yeah, please vote, everybody. Go ahead and vote.
Yeah.
And then also drop your number as far as what he ranks as a black actor.
Nubian, I'll give him a 1 because there might be somebody worse out there. So let's give my man a 2, 3. Final answer.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Jeez. Ah, damn it.
All right, guys. I think it's like maybe a minute left, maybe 3 minutes left, 30 seconds left.
Ah, damn it. I'm so sorry, Bokeem. I'm so sorry.
Yo, whoever is spending points on these votes.
Oh, who's spending points? How bad are we right now? Oh, snap. Jeez.
Yo, whoever is spending these monies on these points. I love it. Somebody, I bet you it's Jedi. It's gotta be Jedi.
It can't. Don't be shocked that I put 3. Like I said, I'm not saying he's good. Contributed 2,800 panel points? Damn, Jed. Yo, I ain't know you hate my mans like that, yo. Like, that's foul.
Oh, I knew it.
That's so foul, Jedi. Damn, bro. Oh,
my stomach hurts.
Shit. Come on, man.
I saw those numbers go up and
that
up
is so
up.
foul.
And I said, you know what? As soon as Jedi came back and those points started dropping, I said, my man is spending that money like it's water.
I'm back just in time. He knew exactly what he was about to do.
The level of hate that you need to drop 3 stats.
Jeez, Jed. What you just did was disrespectful, man.
Hey, the man's being truthful. He's truthful.
He's not. Kent spent 1,200 voting. No, there you go, Kent.
And it still wasn't enough. And the funny part was, like, Hell Yes had 1 vote, me. There were 7 votes for no. So the fact that Kent spent 1,200 and still got blown out the water by Jedi. Jedi alone.
His acting is disrespectful. Hey, yo, man, why y'all coming for my man like this? Hey, you know what? Let me. Hey,
he wasn't enough to comment.
Hold on.
Hey, drop these numbers, everybody. If you haven't already dropped your number, drop your number.
Listen to me right now. I don't know what you about in them streets, okay?
Hold on.
I don't want no smoke. Okay? I don't want no smoke at all. Listen, I don't got no qualms with you as an actor. I ain't saying you like Denzel or nothing. But like, I don't think you're the worst black actor ever. So,
where's the mute button at for you? Don't steal my shticks.
Leave me alone.
Steal my stuff.
Get that dude. I'm good.
No, man. No one has close-up conversations. No one has in-depth conversations but me on this podcast. Don't do that. Find your own thing. Get on your own podcast and do that. Don't do that on my podcast. Be original. Oh, now you want to be quiet. Now you're not saying nothing.
we love you, Bokeem Woodbine. That's said enough right there.
Who is we? You and D? That's it. 2 people.
Well, you know what? We gonna be all right.
All right. Maybe you say so. All right. I know there's more people out there, man. Drop these numbers real quick so we can go ahead and end this. So we can go ahead and just put this man out of his misery.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not gonna get the lowest vote we've ever done on the show, but you know what? We also haven't done Beyonce, so
she's not an actor.
Wow.
She's played in like 4 movies. I'm not gonna rate 4 movies.
Wow.
Negative.
So
oh, I thought he bitten it. No, I'm not gonna rate 4 movies.
So come on, man. 4 movies? You can tell a lot about an actor in 4 movies.
You have to have a catalog, dude.
Does Jaden have over 4 movies?
Jaden, what? We talking about Will Smith's son?
Yeah.
I'm sure he does. So I think what I would like to say is I think I would like to say somebody that at least has 10 movies or more. Like, I think the minimum should be 10 movies. Like, I would love to do, and I'm not going to say her name because I say it wrong all the time, but the chick from Us,
Luke. Who was also in Black Panther?
Yeah, that played the girl. Like, I keep saying her name wrong, but she doesn't have a lot of movies under her belt, and I think that's. And granted, those movies are dope, but she only has like 4 movies, like 4 or 5 movies.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah, and I keep saying her name wrong,
her.
but she literally has. Let me see real quick. Okay, she's stepping the game up, so we can maybe do her one day. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She has 12 to 13 movies. I might have miscounted. Let's say 13. She has 13 movies. So we could potentially do that. Although 2 of the movies haven't come out yet. So let's say she has 11 movies.
Okay.
So that'll be something we can do. I didn't include Jaden Smith in the worst ever conversation based on a lack of material. Yeah, so it's like I'm not gonna say Jaden is the worst. I will say Bokeem is the worst. Yeah. All right, so I want to make sure. Let me scroll back up real quick. So I want to make sure I got everyone that voted. I know I said 0. Kent said 3. I got a 1 from Nubian. I got a 2 from Celeste.
You know what I just checked?
3 from Prez. I got a 3 from D. Jedi, go ahead and give me your number real quick, man. What are you giving? Negative 5011. It has to be 0 through 10. Jedi, give me 0 through 10. I'd rank him under Bokeem if I consider him here primarily an actor. Let me see what Jaden got. What does Jaden got? What is his film career looking like? So he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 9 movies. So technically,
Beyonce got 10.
0.
Beyonce got 10.
She ain't got no damn 10 movies.
Beyonce has 10 movies.
And I ain't talking about like documentaries in which they go behind the scenes. Because technically Jaden Smith has like, he's in the Justin Bieber Never Say Never. That's a documentary.
No. Beyonce, Carmen a Hip Hopera, Austin Powers Gold Member, that's 2. Fighting Temptations is 3. Nope, that's a documentary. Okay. The Pink Panthers 4. Dreamgirls is 5. Cadillac Records is 6. Obsessed is 7.
She has
Epic.
9. She has 9.
9.
She has 9.
Oh, you know what? I think I counted Fade to Black. All right, whatever. 1 movie. We just need 1 more movie from Beyonce.
And this is my show, and I'm not going to
put her on the list.
And this is my show, and I'm not going to Beyonce. List. All right, so I think everybody voted. So let's go ahead and tally this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, man, if Jaden has more than 9 movies, he might be the bottom of the barrel. There is nobody worse. So here's my thing. Here's the thing. Jaden Smith has at least 1 movie that I can say I enjoyed him in.
What movie is that?
The Pursuit of Happiness. His first ever movie. I would honestly say that I don't have a problem with his acting. He was a kid. Like, I'm not expecting him to blow him out the water, but for what he did for that movie, I thought he did decent. Am I going to say he deserved an Oscar for it? No. Am I going to say that he made the movie? No, but what you going to say? What you going to say?
Where's Eddie Murphy at on the list? 7.5.
We already did Eddie Murphy. We did Eddie Murphy a long time ago, Kent. You're late to the party, dude. I'm so sorry that you missed some of these other episodes. Eddie Murphy, in my opinion, got rated higher than I would have rated him in real life.
How high did Eddie get?
I can't remember. It was like a 6 or a 7, I think.
Oh, that's not too high. Eddie can get a 7.
High. Eddie's not a great actor.
Where would you put Eddie?
A 5.
Damn.
Maybe even a 4.
That's cold.
Come on, man. Pluto Nash? Really?
So yeah, he's done some stuff that
Yeah, he's
you
done a
know
lot of some stuff.
he's
No,
he's
no,
he's done some
he gets a
he's done
5 at
some
the most.
stuff where you're like, oh, damn, Ed,
Eddie
why you do
Eddie
that?
Eddie Eddie Mur- Eddie Mercury. Eddie Murphy's career changed when he got caught giving that tranny a ride home.
Hey, don't do that.
I
Don't you do that.
I didn't do it. He did it.
His personal life don't got nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does, because what happened after he got caught with the tranny? He started making all
Oh,
these kid-friendly movies. He stopped making all the movies you loved him for and started making all these kid-friendly movies, trying to clean up his image. Whether that's the real reason or not, I don't know. But all I know is the minute he got caught with that tranny, he started making all these kid movies.
so you ain't fuck with Daddy Daycare.
No, I didn't.
All right, though. But you ain't fuck with Nutty Professor though.
That was before the tranny.
Okay, all right,
Like
all
the
right.
only movie I think came out after that incident was I Spy, and I rock with I Spy all day.
Okay. What about Dolomite?
That's when he tried to rebuild his career.
I'm just saying though.
But Dolomite was kind of boring. It was. I watched it and fell asleep on it. It was boring.
What about Coming to America?
See, that's.
I did the two. I did the two.
I know you did it too. That's good job, D. Good job. Again, Eddie Murphy doesn't have it anymore. He's a 5.
Damn.
As far as I'm sorry. So if the phrase isn't correct, what's the phrase I should use? And I'm being dead serious. If I'm not being PC, please let me know, because I honestly, I'm not here to offend anybody. Okay, and once again, cool. If wholeheartedly agree with that. If I'm using a bad term, please let me know what I should be using. So dead serious. Intersex. Fair enough. Fair enough. And if anybody was here was offended by it, if that's the BS thing. I'm sorry for offending anybody for that word that was used. I don't want to do that if people are offended crap, because that's like giving myself an out. If for those who are offended by it, that's on me. Intersex. I'm sorry. So the number was 1.7, which
That feels so low.
in the in inches of fairness, it has to get rounded up. Bokeem Woodbine is a 2. Bokeem Woodbine is a 2. I'm kind of hurt by that, because
Yes.
we all
Take his
know-
face off that 0.
no, he stays there because he's still a trash ass black actor.
Oh my god. No. There might be somebody lower.
No, there's no one lower. Not on my list.
We haven't done them yet.
Not on my list. So far, Bokeem Woodbine has the lowest score of all time.
Okay, we'll put him at the 2 where he is.
He's on the 2. He's on the 2.
And take him off the 0 because
No.
he's not a 0.
I will not. What is this list called? This list called the Woodbine Poitier scale of black actors. He stays at the end of it. Just because y'all didn't vote him back there does not mean he's still not the worst black actor of all time. Old boy got drafted over Michael Jordan. Can't take that away from him. That don't mean he was a better player than he was. That doesn't mean he was higher rated than he was. He's still a trash player. Sam Bowie, still a trash player.
What do you mean the average can't be added if your score is 0?
You know what, God? You know what? I'm an idiot. You are absolutely right.
How? What are you talking about?
You can't add the 0 as a number because technically it's not a vote. He's absolutely right.
That's not voting. That's like saying I'm going to take the class average and somebody literally missed all the questions, so now I have to take their score out of the average. You still achieved a 0.
You're
If the
right.
scale
You're
goes
right.
from 0 to 10,
right. The zero still adds.
yeah,
Was there 2 zeros though, or 1 0?
it was you and Jedi. Didn't you vote 0?
And I counted both zeros. It was a
Yeah.
0, 3,
Yeah, no,
1,
no,
2,
you're
3,
good.
3, and 0. Okay, you're right. No,
Yeah.
never mind. It's getting late, guys. I'm tired.
It's all good.
But either or, Bokeem Woodbine is still a trash ass black actor.
That's fine.
No, you're absolutely Perez. You're right. I guess I was trying to find an out to make his score a little bit lower. That's all.
That would make his score higher.
No, because I would still say 7 people voted.
Oh wow, that's so good. You're garbage. Oh my god. That's so like you. That is so... Yeah, we gotta lower that. We gotta lower that. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate you for that.
I would have still said 5 numbers. 7 people voted. Let go.
7 people voted. Oh my goodness.
I'm saying Jaden Smith. I see. It's, you know what? I don't think we can do Jaden Smith. So looking at Jaden Smith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only has 6 movies. Because 3 of the movies I'm looking at are like 2 Justin Bieber documentaries, and then 1 Impractical Jokers, the movie, which I'm not gonna count that as a movie.
Fine. So
he has 6 movies. So we couldn't do him anyway.
Jaden's time will come.
Hey, I don't think he even cares about making movies anymore. He is doing what he wants to do as his life, is living his life. Yeah, but exactly, Jedi. Poor us. Poor us. So, regardless of how you cut it, we've learned a few things about today's thing. 1, that regardless of how you feel about him, he is still the lowest rated actor that we have had on this show.
All right.
I can, without a shadow of a doubt, say, unless y'all decide to sabotage the next vote, that there will never be anyone that will ever do that will get a 2. So not only
Beyonce,
she doesn't have 10 movies. Not only
is 9.
I don't think she's gonna do any more movies. Just like Jaden Smith's not gonna do any more movies. So just as he is the lowest denominator on my scale, being a 0, you people voted for him to be the lowest rated actor as well. What does that mean in hindsight? Trash ass actor. TAA. What else can I say, man? The people have spoken. You know, the funny thing is, you could have given more than a 3, and that would have bumped up to like maybe a 3.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie for the man, okay? Look, I just said he's not the worst black actor in Hollywood, but I ain't gonna be out here lying.
So look at it like this.
Whoa. Oh, okay, Kent. Don't do that. Don't do that, Kent. Don't do that.
Oh, Lord, Bill Cosby.
Don't do that, Kent. No.
I couldn't give Bill Cosby less than Bokeem because Bill Cosby got some classics.
Don't do that.
Bill Cosby got some classics.
Man.
Maybe when Bill Cosby has left his mortal coil, then we can discuss him after that. I don't think it's safe enough to discuss Bill Cosby in a positive light right now. But D, look at this way. Look at it like this, D. Look at it in this way, and let me know if you feel me. And I'm holding the pen, so you know I'm serious. You contributed to the lowest vote for any actor on this list.
Yep.
So that means you agree that he's a trash ass actor.
No.
And that's how we end the show, everybody.
No, I disagree. Nope.
Yeah,
48 directed Cosby and Ghost Dad. Yeah.
Hey, 28 did a lot of movies. Bill Cosby did a lot of great movies. He also did a lot of stupid movies. Cousin D, if I meet him in real life, I'm gonna lie and stick beside him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Sidney Poitier is still alive. You thought he was dead?
The man ain't going nowhere.
Sidney's like 96, 97 years old? How long is
The man
Sidney
ain't
Poitier?
going nowhere.
How old is Sidney Poitier? If somebody knows, put him in the chat. How old is Sidney Poitier?
Sidney Poitier.
I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it.
Sidney Poitier.
I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it.
I was just
94.
making fun of how they said it on Key and Peele.
Sidney Poitier is. Oh, I got his daughter. I forgot his daughter is also named Sidney, just a different spelling.
Yep, 1927.
And
my man's 94.
Please understand, his daughter would get it too. But
Sidney Poitier?
Yeah, she would get it too. Yeah, 94 years old. My man is up there.
Remember when she had her little show, Abby or something like that, with Kadeem Hardison?
Vaguely.
I think it hung out for like 1 or 2 seasons, maybe just one.
Vaguely.
Abby, yep,
Vaguely.
1 season.
She was also in Death Proof. She was also in Death Proof. You know the movie that Quentin Tarantino directed? One of his 9.
Let me see there. Ooh, no, I don't see that.
One of his 9.
I don't see her as Jungle Julia and Death Proof.
Yeah,
nope, I don't see that.
One of the 9 movies he most certainly directed.
Yeah, nope. So sure don't see that.
One of the 9 movies, one of the only 9 movies.
Wow, and so she's currently in Carter as Detective Sam Shaw. She's got a main role in that. That's interesting. She's done a recurring role in Chicago PD. Pretty nice. A lot of one-off episodes here and there. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, she's done some stuff.
All right, Kent, I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrp this up, D. Do you have any last words for the people?
Oh man, Bokeem is not, the worst black actor. He's not great. Let's not lie to the man, but he's not the worst black actor. Cause Beyonce. That's it.
And I'm glad everyone could come to the agreement.
National treasure.
So, Kent, I don't mind you highlighting your message. Just know that you're highlighting incorrect and fake news.
Fake news.
He is not a national treasure.
Fake news.
But I'm glad we can all come together and all agree that Bokeem is a trash actor.
Wow.
And regardless of what your opinion of him is, the fact that everyone here voted low to coincide that he's a trash actor. If you thought he was a better actor than the number you gave him, then you should have gave him a higher number. Therefore, would have ranked him higher in the list. Because as long as this is my podcast, and as long as I make the rules up as I go along, there will never be another actor that rates lower than Bokeem Woodbine.
Oh, man.
If I have to sway the scales of justice to give a trash actor a high number to throw off the average, I would do so. I don't care if the average is like 0.1 more.
Oh, man.
I would do it for my country. And for the black actors out there who are really genuinely doing their job to make us look good.
Okay. All right.
That's all I gotta say. Cousin D, where can they find you, sir?
You got my Instagram handle up there, Vitruvian Plato. Up there is a link to my podcast, Genius Perspective.
COVID.
Yep. No. And when I'm not traveling, stream every now and again.
Cool. Bokeem. Yeah. So yes and no. He didn't hurt me personally, but he is not pleasing to my ears nor my eyes when I watch movies and TV. So yeah. And I don't know him growing up. I wish I did, so I can tell him to find another job. What did I do, Nubian? What happened? So, everybody, of course, catch me streaming Thursdays, 11 o'clock. I may try to get on a little earlier this Thursday. We'll see what happens. But normally Thursday at 11 o'clock, Friday night zombie fight with Cousin D or whoever else stops by. And usually it's me and Jedi. Lurk does stop by every so often. Sometimes Solid will stop through. D, if he's at a good point where he can actually get a good internet connection. Friday night zombie fight, Fridays at 11. I'll be honest with you guys. Retro Sundays may not be back for a while because football season is here. And I definitely won't going to do it this week because the Cowboys played at 4. So one way or another, I couldn't watch the game and play at the same time. So I would try to find another day to do Retro Sundays. But the podcast at 10 o'clock Sunday night, as you saw tonight, If you have any suggestions, our votes don't even count. They do count. All your votes count. Like, I'm still gonna ask for your vote, Nubian. I don't think in my heart that y'all will vote that low for anybody else, but your votes absolutely do count. I don't want to make it seem like,
If you vote too low, though, he'll just use a butterfly ballot and make you choose a different number.
All I'm saying is, I shouldn't have to rig the system because I know no one else will rank as low as Bokeem Woodbine.
Somebody will. We just haven't gotten to him yet. You only choose good actors.
Hashtag facts. Hey, so once again, people, once again, I say this every week, and I will continue to say it just to let you guys know. If there is a topic you want us to talk about, however you follow me, shoot me a message. If there is an actor that you would like to see on that Summer Jam screen, shoot me a message. If there's a video game that you think Cousin D has never played, shoot me a message. This is not just a show in which I will simply tell you guys what you want to know, what you want to hear. I am fully up for suggestions. I am fully up for options. I am fully up for any tidbits that y'all want to drop in that y'all would like to see us discuss. And either we're going to have some knowledge and information about it, or we're going to BS about it for like an hour and then move on to something else. One or two things are going to happen, and that's it. Are you all right, D? Everything good with you?
No, Nashville messed up my sinuses pretty horribly.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll live.
You know, I was thinking, and this is the last thing I'll say before I wrap this up. I was thinking about going to Amazon and buying like that one chip challenge thing.
Who?
The one chip challenge.
What is that?
It's like the hot chips that you take one chip and it's like, it's hot as hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How hot are we talking?
I mean, it's from what I've heard, it's pretty bad.
So
Like,
you're gonna buy the chip?
It's not like you're eating like honey barbecue chips. It's not like like you have to eat. If you eat one, and that's good. And if you get through one, if you eat a second within your brave soul.
I'm up for that.
Now I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy it for you. I'm just gonna say I'm buying it. Like
No, I mean I'll buy my own chip.
Okay, I just want
and
to
I'll
clarify
come eat,
that.
and we can eat those on camera.
Okay,
together.
I just wanted to clarify that. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of which, Prez, are you still here? So apparently tomorrow, so it won't be any points, Celeste. If I buy it, I will do it. But I'm only going to eat, like, it's not going to be any points. It's going to be me eating a chip and seeing how I do with it. Hashtag I'll do horrible with it because I hate spicy foods. Tomorrow, if Prez is still up here, tomorrow Prez is allegedly going to try turkey bacon. Prez has a great disdain for turkey bacon.
Huh.
So if you guys follow Prez, whenever you see the alert, if you follow him, please make sure you turn on your notifications because Prez is going to eat turkey bacon. There we go. He is here, and that is true. Please follow Prez. If you're not following Prez, click on his name. If you don't want to click on his name, here's his link right here. Follow Prez. Click on your notifications to make sure that when he goes live, you get the notification. He's going to eat turkey bacon. And I promise he's going to love it. It's kind of like the guy from that soup commercial back in the day. I guarantee it. No one knows what I'm talking about, right? Nobody? Okay.
Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Against my better judgment, turkey bacon and at least 2 different brands at that.
Turkey bacon, I'm not gonna say you're gonna love it. Like I don't want to lie to you about that, but
I love turkey bacon. I love it. I would pick turkey bacon over regular bacon.
Oh,
like
okay.
If you gave me options, I would like, yeah, give me that turkey bacon.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Whatever. So guys, please follow Prez. Please turn on your notifications and support this good dude when he eats that turkey bacon. Yes, and also he has like ranch soda. He has ranch soda, ranch flavored soda, D. He was drinking ranch flavored soda.
Ooh, tasty.
And it's funny, right? it's funny, right? Because I follow Prez on TikTok, and I saw the video he posted of him taking a sip of it, and I stopped it after a certain point because I already laughed my ass off, and I just didn't look at the rest of it. So I looked at the rest of the video, in which my man Prez followed up with how ranch soda tastes, and he said, "I would say it tastes like ass, but ass tastes better."
Oh. Oh, Prez. I'm so sorry, bro.
I really wish I would have caught that the first time I looked at that clip. Because I looked at the first half of it, and then I stopped it, and I sent him a message saying, "Why would you do that?" And he responded back to it. And then I actually sat down and looked at the entire clip, and he was like, "Yeah, I would say it tastes like ass, but ass tastes better."
Oh, God. Damn, Prez, it's like that. I'm good on the ranch soda. That sounds horrible.
Straight like that. It's just like that. Straight like that. All right, man. Let's wrap this up. D already gave his last words. He already told you what to follow him. You gotta see my stuff as well. All my good socials are under. I can't even talk. All my socials are under Uncle Mike anyway, aside from the Blerd Tribunal. But you can still find it that way on Twitter anyway. So go to Uncle Mike 80 on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You'll follow me up there. Ooh, a bug. Hey there. Hey fella, how you doing? You're dead now. That's all I got. So once again, guys, if you guys got suggestions for anything, whether it be an actor, male or female, games that D's never played before, topics for next week, let me know. Let us know. Shoot us a message. Because I know D's not gonna think of anything. So it is what it is, I guess.
Guest host responsibility.
Oh, now it's not the guest host's responsibility, but yet you volunteered to make a whole damn Jeopardy board for the next game night.
That will bring me joy.
But it won't bring you joy to simply say we should talk about this.
You know how dope it would be to make a whole Jeopardy game? That sounds really exciting.
Do you know how dope it would be for somebody that does this show with me consistently every week to think of a topic to talk about?
No, I don't. I've never been in that position.
You know what? Where's my button at? Where's my button at? Trash! Trash! All right, guys, we're out. Let me look and see who's streaming. I'll shoot you over to Leash. We'll go hop on Leash's stream. Leash is a dope ass streamer who has come up from the bottom to be a very dope and prominent streamer on Twitch. So I'm gonna shoot you over to her, and you guys show her the same love that you have been showing me. Make sure I type her name in correctly, because it'll do no good if I type it wrong. Y'all can't get to it. Okay, cool. So it's just a new alert for how I can do it now. Cool. So until the next time, people, I appreciate the love. Thanks for the company. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed it. And hell, we'll do this again next week. Well, I'm sure I'll see most of y'all Thursday, but hell, we'll do this again next week. Same time, same place, same everything. So it's been real, D.
Yeah, as always.
I'm glad we all agree that Bokeem is trash. All right, everybody, we gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. Go visit Lurk. Have a good night. Lurk. I said Lurk. Leash. They both start with the L. I was talking too fast. Anyway, people, be good.
Bokeem's not trash.
Until the next time, people. Deuces.